Executive Chef Nate Johnson of Distrito Restaurant, which is inside the Saguaro Hotel, is cooking up some dishes that he's serving up for Arizona Restaurant Week, right?
Absolutely.
What is this dish that you're going to make?
So this is our gambas al ajillo, or garlic shrimp. So very common, I think, very approachable too for most people. You know, we see scampis in Italian cuisine and stuff like that. This is, you know, our Mexican version of it, basically.
I like it. Let's talk about the shrimp, because we were just chatting about, you get your shrimp from Mexico. Which,
yeah, directly from the Gulf.
I'm telling you, if you haven't ever done that, Mexico has the best shrimp ever.
They really do. These are, you know, we tasted a bunch of different kinds, and these are Mexican white shrimp from the Gulf of Mexico. We get them in, and they're flash frozen right after they come out of the water, and the quality on them is just, you know, unsurpassed. They're just great.
And where do you find it here? I mean, for those of us, I know you, because you're a restaurant, you can get it specially, but how do we find it here?
Honestly, the best place that I like to go to for seafood, there's two places. AJ's has a great selection of seafood usually, and they're also they work with you. If you need to get something special in, they'll order it for you.
Awesome.
Also, Costco. No one believes me when I say that, but Costco they have the buying power to get large quantities of fish, and their fish is always amazing quality. It's just pristine.
Good tips. Okay, let's get cooking here.
All right, so yeah, we have our Mexican white shrimp, and we're just gonna start by seasoning those very, very liberally. We got some hot oil in the pan here.
Using olive oil?
Yeah, we use an extra virgin olive oil.
Boy, look at those things puff up really fast.
Yeah, so it's really important that we get our pan, you know, clearly smoking hot. That way we can get a nice caramelization on our shrimp, and that really adds a really great texture, and it actually adds another depth of flavor to these shrimp when we're cooking them. Yeah.
Okay.
It's you know, those deep flavors that come out from the caramelization on the outside and stuff like that. So you know, in this dish we also have a charred tomato, which we actually just take an heirloom cherry tomato, and we char it with a butane torch, and it just, like I said, it's just adding lots and lots of flavors to these and more dimensions to this shrimp dish.
You chefs always freak me out because you do stuff with it. I mean, it's so hot. Visually, it's really literally very hot. You're just touching everything.
Yeah. So next thing in this is going to be these are potato confit. So it's just Yukon Gold potatoes that are cooked in olive oil and spices, and it just makes them, you know, nice and tender without drying out. We're also going to add just some plain Jane green olives that are pitted and sliced. It adds a nice acidity to the dish.
Boy, what an interesting
Fresh chopped cilantro, and then chili de árbol. So chili de árbol is a dried chili. It's in a lot of Mexican food. It's pretty spicy, so, you know, used mildly.
Okay.
And then finally, we're going to have our slivered garlic, which is actually held in a garlic oil that we make.
Now, with these spices, these chilies, you didn't break them up. You left them in whole big pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that because they're so hot?
It is.
You just the piece if you don't want it.
Now this is the thing. Tequila. Lots and lots of tequila. And then watch the camera.
Watch the camera, Smalls. Woo! Ooh.
So we gotta let all the tequila burn off. Otherwise, obviously, there's going to be an alcohol flavor to the dish, which we don't want. So while that's burning off, we're going to add a little bit of lime juice for some acidity.
So what's the point of tequila if you're burning off the alcohol? What kind of flavor does it bring?
It has a really nice smoky flavor. It's made from the agave plant, especially when you burn it like this. And it just adds to the garlic flavor. So we have lots of garlic and you know, other spices going on in here, but that tequila, when it's reduced down, you really just get the raw flavor of the tequila and the agave.
So most of what you put in there was already cooked. For example, the little potatoes and even the little tomatoes were just charred, but everything else was just...
Everything else is really quick. So it's, you know, it's an extremely quick dish to make.
Okay.
Which, you know, makes it very, very approachable for the home cook, because you can get all this stuff from a grocery store.
Or Costco.
Yeah, or Costco, exactly.
Oh, so that's beautiful.
So the sauce is, you know, really where all that flavor lies, but the shrimp, since they've been cooked with all the ingredients and everything like that, they've picked up a lot of the flavors that we've added to this dish. So, you know, we're just going to kind of plate it up real nice on the plate here.
What else did you normally serve with this?
This is just an entree like this by itself. So this is how it comes out. You know, obviously, you need to have a cocktail with your dinner, in my opinion.
All right, that's your side dish, right?
Like firing up the competition.
I know.
I was like, I didn't know that was coming. I was like, whoa, wow.
Gotta add a little flair to it. And then
Nice.
for garnish for this dish, we actually have, these are called migas, and they're basically a crouton that we cook in a lot of oil. It's sauteed, and then there's some little chili de árbol powder, which is from the chili de árbol itself, and smoked paprika. And then we have a little bit of chili oil that we've steeped, actually, guajillo chilies, which is another dried chili.
All right. You know what, Nate?
That
Thank you
is
so much.
amazing.
You're welcome.
Restaurant as Distrito, and it's Arizona Restaurant Week, one of the dishes you can have on the menu.
Yes.